Hey everybody, it's November the 27th. It's about 1:30 p.m. and I'm back in here on these water oaks where I hunted this past Friday. and except today I have a southwest wind. Friday I had a northeast, so I come in with an exact opposite wind of when I hunted Friday. I like to do that sometimes. I like to test an area and see what all's going on. You don't really know if you just hunt it with one wind every time. You don't know 100% sure if it may be some bucks coming in, trying to come in from your downwind side. So I flip-flopped it this time, and I really like this better because I'm coming in with a wind in my face. The other day I was coming in with a wind at my back, so anything, my scent was just going all down through the woods I planned to hunt. So today I got in and I got up. It was a little bit more of a difficult climb. I'm up a double holly tree. There's one right here in front of me that I got the camera mounted on, and one behind me that my stand is in, and I got my harness on the one in front of me. It's my favorite way to set up a double tree or a triple tree. I'm shooting the old big monster head. The head, I say it's got 3 1/16 inch total cutting width. It's a 2-inch 2-blade with an 1 1/16 bleeder, and that bleeder really opens up when you're using a 2-blade. If you just use a 1/2-inch bleeder with a 2-blade, it'll double the size of the hole it puts in the hide on the animal. That gives you a better chance that the hide don't slip over the hole when they change from being relaxed to tense and running off. That hide will shift on the body, and it'll cover that hole a lot of times. But the bigger the hole, the harder it has time. Harder it has. It's more difficult for it to cover that hole. The odds would be in your favor of having a twice as good Bloodtrail, having a bleeder. I'm a firm believer in it. I've shot them both ways, and I know. Gracious. I see the blood. Good gracious alive. All right, finally got to test this tree shark with the bleeder, a 2-inch tree shark, or some people say they're 2 1/16. And the bleeder used to be 1 1/4. I think it's 1 1/16, 1 1/8 now. The combination of the two makes it over a 3-inch total cut and just in width. That's not cutting surface, that's just in width. And I literally 50 yards out, I can see a patch of blood that big around where that deer kind of made a little cut. And it's unreal. It's just, I can just see the blood trail from here 50 yards out. Well, I stuck it to it pretty good. It was low right there. The big old sharp doe, she nailed me. Looked up here and saw me. Aggravating thing. I'd like to got her because she's the sharp one. I ended up getting probably one of her last year's does, fawns maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It may be a grown doe that still following her. But it's fixing to get dark here, and I need to get on down. I don't think I've got a light. I think I forgot my light. All right, I was hunted. I was up that holly tree right there. A deer was, this is a 9 to 10 yard shot. And here's where the arrow impacted right here. It's a splotch of blood there about 2 feet in diameter. Right over here is my arrow. I won't show all the blood, but it's just solid right through there. She's just painting the ground. That's not all my arrow. Arrow broke off, so I don't know whether the rest of it's in her or what. But I gotta be going pretty quick because I'm losing light. I'd like to look back here and see if I could find the other part of the arrow. But it may be stuck in the ground back there. Oh, here it is. Yeah. I got a complete pass through, and it looked like it's stuck in the ground. And the bleeder's still intact. Everything's still intact. I'm going to have to be careful with that. I'm going to cut my darn string if I ain't careful, because that thing's still razor sharp. And stick it in a quiver like that. Come on now. In a hurry, you can't never do anything as fast as you can when you're not in a hurry. I want to really look at this spot of blood up here. I could literally see that blood from the tree stand. Let's see, it was right in line with this pine tree. I don't think I'm gonna have to follow the whole way, but I would like to see that splotch that I could see from the tree stand. Like 50 yards out. Oh, I can see it from here. 20 yards away from it. Unbelievable. Look at the blood. I mean, that's 3.5 feet wide of blood. And keep in mind, she was running full tilt. She was running full tilt right here. She just made a little cut, and all that blood just came out of her. That's just unbelievable. Oh, and here it is here. Oh gosh. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself trying to look out here and see her. And I really don't know exactly which way she went, so I'm gonna have to follow the blood. And I can't see blood like I used to could, especially when it's this dark. But this right here is just too much not to be able to follow. Holy smokes. It's the best blood trail I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how she went this far. Yeah. There it is. She made a little turn right there. Look at all the blood. Right there by the corner. And I'm gonna put all my gear down right here. It's amazing how tough these creatures are. They can just go and go and go. I hadn't took my gaffs off yet. I gotta take them off. And I heard her scuffling up there. I don't think she went, she shouldn't have went but about 20 more yards. So hard to see in this pine straw. There she is right there. There she is. Yep, that's a little yearling doe. I really wanted the mama. Holy smokes, that's the side I shot her on. That's a big old hole. Big old hole. Holy smokes. Complete pass through. Yep. Right there. Decent sized hole coming out. Holy smokes. That is a lot of blood there. You just can't get so much blood out of a little hole, and you can get twice as much out of a big hole. And that's right there. That's what I'm calling a big hole. Oh, good grief.